Hey guys, AirsoftAL here, doing some yard work, clearing some land for some crops, and I wanted to kind of do this video real quick to kind of talk to you guys about what I would like to review in the future. Now, I can't really say what in the first 30 seconds, well, no, you probably saw the review intro, and YouTube probably has already demonetized the video because of talking about it, so please consider donating to the PayPal to help me review these. So, what would I like to review in the future? This is something I've been asked a lot of, and what I'd like to review in the future is actually some pretty... I don't want to say bad yet, but there are some things I actually would like to review in the future. And most of them from, of course, them. Now, of course, I'd also like to review something from them as well. And, of course, them too. So, you're probably wondering, what am I wanting to review in the future? Well, I want to review, of course, two guns from UK Arms. The guns being the horrendous M1 carbine, with a couple extra magazines, because apparently those magazines are actually pretty cheap, and you can't get more of those. Hallelujah, I guess. The other one, of course, is their MP5, which actually does come with a drum mag. I'm actually pretty okay. I'm actually pretty happy with that, because even though if the gun sucked, even though if the MP5 sucks, at least I get a drum mag out of it. So, win-win, I guess. The other one, of course, from Well, has to be... Well? I can't believe I just did that. Has to be their CO2 Mach 11. Yes, they do make a Mach 11, and yes, they do make a CO2 variant of it, a gas blowback, which I honestly would like to review. No joke on that. Not only that, because of 3D printing being a thing, I could actually get some interesting uppers for it. Again, considering that there is a lot of cool stuff for it. I would also like to review in the future their CO2 Scorpion. And yes, that is an actual thing, and yes, those are things you can actually get in the future. Now, from JG, I would like to review another one of their AKs. They actually do have an AK that's similar to, of course, the folding stock AK-74 that I actually do have, that I've bubbled up in a little bit, and I will be doing a video on that in the future. The other thing, of course, is more or less just their gas blowback guns. Now, of course, that's not to say I'm not wanting to review more of their AEGs. I would like to review more of their AEGs, but again, I really need the budget for it, which, again, is where you guys come into play, where you guys can actually donate to it. Aside from that, I'd also like to review a lot of vests in the future. There are actually three I have hinted at, and of course the plate carrier review. The first two being from Matrix. The first one, of course, being the Matrix pre-done vest, which actually has arm guards, large magazine pouches, a 40 mic shell holder, and of course a admin pouch that is honestly kind of cool, with an integrated camelback pouch, which again would be kind of interesting to talk about. And do as a, hey, I'd like to show this as a possible good beginner's vest for people who are like me. They're kind of scrawny, kind of sensitive, easy to bleed type things. The other one, of course, is their Molly vest, which, again, same thing as the pre-done vest, but it's it's basically set up so it has the arm guards again, but, again, it's one of those things. Now, another one is from Amazon, and it is... again, the same vein as the Matrix pre-done vest, but it's set up in the same vein as kind of like the Pashkit vest, where it's Molly, but it's set up like a Pashkit vest, and I actually do have a Pashkit vest. Sadly, it's a little big on me, like swallows me whole type deal. And again, I'd just like to check it out and kind of talk about it to a very big degree. Another one, of course, is a lot of helmets that I'd like to review. One of them is an interesting Mitch helmet that actually has this really cool arc light system on the, or not arc light, I don't know why I said arc light, and a arc system on its side with a actual fold-down face shield. And again, it'd be kind of cool to talk about and actually look at. Again, I'm definitely kind of the guy who likes maximum protection, because again, I'm kind of a scrawny guy, and I burn easy, and I do bleed easy, sad to say. And again, I'd like to review these just because they'd be interesting. Now, in terms of pistols, one other company I'd kind of like to check out is HFC. They make this really cool cyberpunk-looking 1911 that I would love to check out. It's CO2 and green gas, and it's not that expensive, actually. It's around the $100 mark, but it's not like the expensive $100 mark. It's actually somewhat affordable. Now, from Lancer Tactical, I'd like to check out their 1911 and their Glock 17. Yes, you people have bugged me to review more Glocks. That's the only way I'm going to do it. I'm not going to review an actual Glock. I'm going to review I'm going to review knockoff Glocks, because I don't hate the gun. I hate the community around the gun. Like, seriously, you claim it's a perfect pistol, but why do you spend $10,000 worth of aftermarket parts just to make it even better? You bastards. As for shotguns, I'd definitely like to review a variety of shotguns. Most of them Magpul, most of them wood, or, 870s, M3s, and a few others. And of course, I'd like to review a few dart blasters, primarily these shell ejecting dart blasters. Again, from Amazon mostly, but most of these shell ejectors are gel ball blasters that have been converted to be Nerf blasters. Or like dart blasters, basically. But with 3D printing being an advent thing, you can actually turn them into airsoft guns, more or less, and kind of make it an interesting airsoft gun, which many have already done. And again, with advent of 3D printing, I would never consider these things, except people have already done that. Again, this is just a hint at what I would like to review in the future in terms of, like, affordability-wise, because as much as I do like reviewing the more expensive guns, I like checking out the cheaper guns just to kind of see what is in the entry point for a lot of airsoft players who are basically buying off of Amazon. And maybe one day I'll do an Amazon loadout video when I get a big enough budget, like, say, $100 or so, maybe 150, and kind of go through Amazon to try and do a $150 loadout, just to kind of see what's on Amazon that a lot of people will go to, because contrary to popular belief, a lot of people in my area and a lot of other people will go Amazon first before they go to eBike or anything else, because they're so used to shopping on Amazon. And again, that's just kind of what it is. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'd like to do more, but I just thought I'd do this video real quick to kind of do that. Just kind of talk about that in terms of what I'd like to review for the hobby. Anyway, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and if you have a Amazon affordable gun that you think would be good for me to check out, leave the name of it in the comments section. Don't try and link it, because YouTube will yeet those links to, basically, to oblivion. But if you want to help support the channel and help actually acquiring these things, then consider donating to the PayPal down below. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, and I will see all you lovely, lovely people in the next video, and let me know what you've bought from Amazon that has actually been surprisingly relatively good. Again, love to hear your thoughts in the comments section. Till next time.